Hey Capricorn, welcome to your July 2019 reading. I'd like to thank you for showing up. If you could do me a favor, show me some love and hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. So, and with that, we'll go ahead and we'll do your reading. Ready to do? Okay, well, we're going to use this card as your general energy. Two of Swords. So some of you might be having difficulty coming to terms with a decision or making a decision. You might have a couple of choices and you're not sure which direction to go in. You could be having two different paths that you could take that you're not entirely sure which direction to go with that either. I'm sorry to start it out that way. There's no fun in being, stuck in a decision like that. And you have the Seven of Wands. So whatever it is that you have going on, you're definitely, you're fighting for some sort of resolution, that's for sure. You're fighting for some sort of resolution, but you are standing on higher ground and you do have an advantage. Because you have the Chariot, that is what we consider a victory card. So this is also showing that you do have a couple different opportunities, different ways that you can go, pathwise. You might have some different ideas, but either way, I feel like these choices that you have, they're really, both going to be okay. Whatever way that you choose, it is going to work in your favor. And then we have the Sun card. So that's considered one of the happiest cards in the tarot. So, meaning that whatever path you choose, whatever ideas that you have, they're really going to take off and they're going to make a brighter day for you. So you're going to have brighter days coming in the future because you're going to do what needs to be done to, take advantage of this position that you're in where you already have an advantage over say other people or an advantage over the situation. And the Four of Cups. So some of you really have to pay attention and look out for these opportunities that could be coming up. Currently it looks like you could be bored with what you have going on right now. You could be bored in a relationship, bored with the job that you currently have. But like I said, you have choices coming up. You need to make a decision, but make it carefully. Don't be rash with your decision. Take time to weigh the pros and cons of different opportunities that pop in your head. Don't dismiss one too fast, okay? Because you literally have the world at your hands. You have, this is a card of achievement. This is a card of, yeah, so, you've already made a step in the right direction. You've already have, sorry about the shadow, you already have, you already have made some steps and you have made some achievements of things going in your direction. So it looks like you might have some new money coming in. It could be that this choice that you had made is going to bring you some extra cash. It's going to bring you a new beginning. It's going to bring you, basically a new adventure. So this could be a new business adventure that's going to lead you to your fulfillment card. This is you being in your, total happiness. This is you, in the position to prosper. You're going to have prosperity coming up for you, which is also a good thing. So whatever path you decided to take, it's going to be very lucrative for you. So you've already taken the initiative. You have the new money coming in. You're going to prosper. Just, pay attention to these opportunities that are coming in. And then, you're going to choose the right path. And you have an advantage over the situation, whether it be, if you have like a certain passion for this path, that's going to keep you motivated. I feel like you're bringing in skills for this new opportunity, and I feel like you've done your research and that sort of thing. Because you have the Justice card. So whatever you have coming to you is what you have earned. I believe that you've worked for this. It's not something that has just been handed to you. Although, I mean, you will have, it looks like you might have some contracts coming in. So whatever new ideas that you have, sorry about the glare. It's going to require some contracts, and and that can be good. Contracts, they'll, keep you in a good spot, and it'll keep, your potential, whoever you're working with. Contracts, they try to keep people, on the up and up, so contracts aren't always bad. But you just have to, read the fine print, make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on. Okay, so, it's a little bit of a, what do I want to say? It's a deal keeper. Then we have the Devil card. So the Devil card, for me, it seems like that you're taking on this new project from a perspective, I'll put it over here so it's not so glary, it's not going to work. From the perspective of you feel the need to collect material things, but you don't let that energy take over the reason why you're doing this career change, or you're taking, the way you're taking this path. Don't let, if the Devil energy takes over, it's going to prevent you from continuing to grow. So don't get so caught up in the physical and material things, because that will be your downfall. We don't want a downfall. It looks like you're, headed on the right path and you're doing good. So let's not get too greedy, okay? So Temperance, that's telling you to do it in moderation, not to get too crazy with anything. To practice some self-control. To bring on, and any factors that come up that may not be ideal. This energy is going to give you the ability to take a bad thing and make it good. So you're going to be able to manipulate things in, in a sense of a way. And Temperance is also going to bring on, so we were talking about the Justice card where it's contracts. This is going to bring on successful negotiations also. So far so good. The Three of Pentacles. So I believe this is related to work and working with other people. So you will, looks like you will get in a partnership where you're going to have these contracts to keep you from this Five of Cups energy. You're going to have to keep keep yourself focused. Focus on what's working well for you. And you might have to decide to walk away from things that aren't working for you, whether it's people or a certain part of this business that you might be setting up. If it's not working for you, don't put the extra investment in it. Learn to walk away when it's no longer serving you. And it looks like you're going to have some messages come in regarding this new opportunity, or it could be messages coming in from like a potential suitor. Somebody's going to want to help you along this business venture. But it looks like you've already done the research, and you've done, your due time, and, researching what it is that you need to do, and you've learned about what this new venture is that so you're not going in blind. The King of Swords. So he's telling you that you need to stay focused. You need to, make sure that you manage this business or this relationship with a clear head. You need to you'll have the ability to, cut through the crap. It's going to be very hard for somebody to take advantage of you when you have this type of clear thinking. So you're going to go in with good management skills, and you're going to go in with good focus. Okay, so you just need to make sure that you keep, that side up. So stay focused, manage your money. So, 8 of Cups. So some of you are really taking this decision seriously. But it looks like if you're leaving, if you're in a current job and you're leaving just because you are just completely and totally unfulfilled and it's just not like your cup of tea, it looks like you're gonna leave, but you're gonna leave basically the right way. You're gonna provide the notice. You're gonna clear up loose ends, which is a good idea, because God forbid if you got into this new venture and it didn't work out, I feel like this employer would allow you to come back. So it's good not to burn your bridges. That's a wise choice. Because you've been, come on, focus. With the Nine of Wands, you've really put the work into this. You really, really have. But, you're going to have to practice some caution. And that could be where this Devil card is coming in. Don't go into this for the wrong reason. Don't go into it solely for material gains, because I have a feeling it might backfire. Although, I mean, it is, everybody wants to better themselves. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Make sure that this new relationship or new career venture is, something that you're passionate about. If it's something that you're really serious and passionate about, they say if you do what you love, then you don't work a day in your life. So keep that in mind. And then you have your Queen of Swords. So I feel like this new business of yours, it looks like it might be somewhat on the creative side. Or, you're going to have to tap into your creativity to get around any of the obstacles that might come up. Page of Cups. So this new venture is going to be, I feel like it's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you. I feel like you are going into this with the right mindset. I feel like you are going to go into this not solely for the benefits of, money and that sort of thing. Some of you are actually going into this with, a clear head, and you're going into it with, the hopes of helping people. So I'm going to pull one of these Soul Journey cards. And we'll see if it ties in with what you got going on here. Okay, peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So that could just, release any of this negative energy that you might have that's associated with this Devil card. So any of this, stuff that you're going into, if it's just for material or physical gains, you're going to have to leave that aside. Get rid of some of this negative energy if you have any, so you can, see these opportunities a little bit easier. It'll help you get out of this boredom. If you're at peace with yourself and you love yourself and you take care of yourself, that's going to help you make the right decisions that you need to make to get on this right path, to attract the positive people that you need to have on your side to, make these contracts with, instead of, attracting some negative energy that might bring in a bad contract, So let me know if this resonates with you. Until then, I guess, I'll talk to you in August. So XOXO, take care.